the first turn. Match day live this afternoon. Anarchy and Winch will see. And the umpire has the ball in hand for Luke Wilson to go up and get the first tap down for Anarchy as well. It's a nice little tap as well for the Roos. And he gets it back, tries to get a handball away. Smith in there for Winch will see as well. His kick was smothered. Staying at the contest and comes out the back now. Character gets it for Winch will see. First clear effective kick towards half forward. Over the back, no mark taken. Comes to the front and working hard. The Roos try and get them. Was that a throw? I think it was. The umpire was right in the right spot.
I was going to say, I saw it the same way.
Chris Parker gave it away, so Winch go quickly towards full forward. Phyllis back there. Handball, no, not coming. Kick's going to come back towards centre wing. Thomas just stood and waited for it, which he shouldn't have done. And Anarchy might be able to get it away. Parker's across there on centre wing. Played for the free kick and got it. High tackle. Just back into the centre wing. Half a grandstand side. Goes back inboard. Kicks okay to Bowman. Picks it up at half back. Gives it back. Off a step. Illig goes towards centre wing. No mark taken. And that was Ebel who was there. Coming the other way, Carrick played for a free kick for a hold and got it as well. So both sides playing nicely for the freeze. Carrick has got one. Carrick has got one. Centre wing.
This bloke could be in your team of the year.
Half forward. Bowman at the front. Berg. Handball was slick. But Carl goes past. Goes towards half forward. Sawney's there. Kick around the corner. And does it come back far enough? Oh, it has. It's done a nice little leg spin turn. And he's kicked the first of the afternoon. Today, Sawney. And the first for Winch will see their one straight 6. And they lead Anarchy yet to score. Minute and a half played. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
You spoke to Michael Budavales before the game. What's it go with their bloody boots?
The boots, yeah.
He wears one and Budavales wears the other one.
GDFL TV cameras caught up with him 2 weeks ago. That was the big exclusive, and him and Tav Sawney just bought a pair, and they both liked both of them. They didn't know what to do, so...
These blokes, I tell you, they've got too much time on their hands. These blokes, they're changing footy boots.
That was it. That was the breaking story of Winchelsea for the month.
We're back with the umpire, middle of the ground.
No, I shouldn't joke. Winchelsea did tremendous hosting last Sunday's game.
Back in the middle of the ground, as we said, ball down over the top, tapped out by Wilson. It's going to come away through Winchelsea, through the middle of the ground. Jackson Smith goes into the forward line. That's a nice kick, and the mark has been taken up forward. I think it's Caleb Brown, I think, from memory.
I reckon Dave Tucker.
Is it? He might be right too. Tommy's son.
David
Tucker.
Well, last time these two sides played on this ground, he kicked the winning goal from that exact spot. So let's see how he goes.
Comes in. Pretty slow approach to the goals. The umpire's going across, but he's gone across a bit too far. And the Moz has gone out there. So Tucker has his first score of the afternoon. And Winchelsea to 1-1 now. They lead Yannick, who are yet to score. We've gone nearly 3 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
So Grace, the kicking in duties, the co-coach for the home side. You've got Bowman in the pocket by himself. He goes in that direction now, takes the mark. Plays on quickly, wants to go towards centre wing. Illig's in front, Budavalis from behind. Good thump away with the left fist. Fairchild comes up, leaves the football behind. Budavalis handball backwards. Character been influential already in the first couple of minutes. Kick in board's okay, and the running keeps going now. Thomas gets it and runs through the middle. Goes towards centre half forward. Oh, Wilson stands his ground, takes the mark, the big fella, handballs it towards Grace at defensive 50. Brings it back in board, chips the ball, and it's okay. Mark taken by Butcher. Plays on quickly, goes back to Grace, goes inside 50 looking for Kenyon. Had the ball there in front of him, and then the defensive work from Winchelsea. They push it over the line. They haven't. It comes back towards Kenyon. Now he's pushed over the line with the footy, and we'll have a boundary throw in.
Kavanagh not playing, we know.
Kavanagh, well, he broke his hand right before the interleague game. That's why he couldn't play for the Raiders.
So throw in front of the scoreboard. Left half forward for Anarchy.
And it wasn't on the field either.
Beautiful.
D. Key, did we find out where he was from?
Dylan Key, former North Geelong and South Barwon.
Ball comes from
Dylan
the front.
Key.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Okay.
Not as
Handball.
exciting.
Phyllis over the top.
Sorry, Jason.
And no, you two just keep waxing lyrical there. It's fine. I'll keep commentating. They're having a conversation on air. And the ball's out of bounds again. So the boundary umpire will a bit more work to do. I'll just stop for a minute. Hang on. No, nothing else. It's all right.
Well, we're finished now.
You're right now.
I've answered all my questions.
It's good. What's for lunch? Ball comes out the back for the ruck contest. And the Blues try and work through all. Is that the don't? I think that was a bit of a don't argue. And coming through there was Mackenzie. And he got pushed off the football. Good tackle. And I think he had the football 50 out from goal. Is it Walmsley? Yeah, I
think
thought it
so.
might have been. So, kicking from, well, he was going to go for the short pass, and now he's just going to go long. He goes with a kick towards the square. It's off. It's still in play, in fact.
Oh, look at that.
Falls to Fairchild in front. He kicks the goal. So, 3 Winchelsea players tapped it straight to Nick Fairchild. He stood in front and he kicked the goal. So, his first, and the first for the Roos. They are 1 straight 6. They trail Winch 1-1-7. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, and 5.5 played.
That was a good confidence breaker for Fairchild because he kicked the 5 goals against Werribee in round 1. I just wanted to say that to remind Grubby. But then he really had that down patch for the... he missed round 2 because of cricket trip, came back round 3 and found it hard to get a lot of forward opportunities against quality opposition. There he had front and square, got the goal, and now he's got the confidence back. And I've snapped my pen.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Who's 39?
4.
Danicky.
No,
Thought you'd
dunno.
say that.
Where is it?
Righty.
Ask him.
Okay. So back in the middle of the ground, the ruckman go at it. Thomas takes the ball down. He goes back, collects his own ball. Handball goes to Carricher. He can't get a clear disposal. Picked up again. Thomas it is. This is Jackson. He goes into the half-forward line. Sawney comes out. Couldn't get it on the half-volley. He's able to go back and collect it now. A little bit of space. Goes back to Carricher by hand. He stops. Props. Goes back inside. Back to Thomas again. And he's looking. Oh, well, good chase from behind. They now turn the ball over. So Anarchy through the middle of the ground. They come back into the half-forward line. Out towards the player there in Lewis. Can't take the mark. It runs free now, so it's in dispute. Good contest there. They dive hard at the ball. Just in front of the commentary box here. Umpire's going to come in and hold things up. And it's going to be a ball up, half-forward line. Attacking for the Anarchy side. Budavalis, hands goes out. This time in the hands of Caleb Brown. So he works the ball towards the boundary line. They go back and try and run it further, and that was Elliott, but he's run over the boundary line. So we're going to have a ball in, take place. Might be a good one. Possibly.
Yeah, right.
Maybe. So thrown back in by the umpire. Wilson does the ruck work, comes out, and they get towards the half-forward line, but it's been held up, and that's Ebel.
Bit of friendly fire with Fairchild Ebel there.
So again, Ruckman going at it. Once again, same position. Over the top, Wilson goes to Carricher. Can't get clean hands on it. So, that was
You're
very,
kidding me, aren't you?
very quick hands there, Connor Walmsley. But unfortunately, the umpire said that is a throw, son. And it's going to be a free kick to the Winchelsea Blues, just inside their defensive 50. Caleb Brown with the ball. He can come out wide. Carricher's got it now. Space. Sluggett comes up, takes space. Another short kick up over the top again. Goes towards Skinner. So he's still in the half back line. He goes back into the middle. Kick has to be good and was. Tavay Sawney comes up. Mark goes across the ground. Another low flat kick was good. So they maintain possession. They've got runners outside now. Go out to Matheson. He's on centre wing, a little chip up over the top now. It's a dangerous kick. Good spoil from behind. Where are the Crummers? There they are. Tavay Sawney's back there, got the handball away. So Winchelsea now go back into attack through McKenzie into the forward line, but again standing by himself was Bowman. Had a couple of juggles at it, but he finally took mark and kicks it wide, finds Jamie Grace in the half back line. So he now goes quickly back towards centre wing, back towards Wilson, runs over the top. Again now ball back in dispute. Players not getting down to pick it up, and it's going to be into their half forward line. Thomas is back there. He had possession and let it go. Umpire said he was held without it. And he's been awarded the free kick. He plays on and goes quickly back towards centre wing. Bailey Cale up, doesn't take the mark. Ball runs free now. Out the back it goes. Grace attacked the ball. So did Cale. They both missed it. Little boot was good. Hands up in the hands of Sawney. Umpire says it was a kicking in danger infringement. And a free kick goes to Anarchy, far side of the ground. They put the ball back into the half-forward line. Coming out, Lewis has the ball. Couldn't take it on the first grab. He's got support now. And they work forward through Sharp. He goes into the half-forward line. Good kick. Marcus taken out there by Fairchild. Looks to go back towards centre half forward. Kenyon's the target. Can't take the mark. The ball is knocked away. Picked up cleanly. Hands in the hands of Wilson. He goes back towards the goal square. And the only player back there is his opposition ruckman. Thomas can't take the mark. Ball runs over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in 10 minutes round from behind post. At the 9.5-minute mark of the first quarter, Anarchy are 1 goal straight 6. They trail Winchelsea 1-1-7.
Did get a request for a cheerio, Luke Wilson, for his 100th game. And that request was, of course, from Luke Wilson.
Well, good on you, Luke. Doing your own PR. It's great.
Nah, he's great. He's good.
Boundary throw in. And now Lewis goes to the front of the pack. He gets it down. Smith over the top with a handball. Kenyon comes across, got one high, kept straight lining the football. Goes across half forward, takes the kick. And now they come back in towards the hot spot. Thomas got a hand to it, then he couldn't take it away. Bozza, he got the handball out. It was missed a target close to the boundary line for Winch. We'll see. They're trying to keep it defensively along the boundary. They do pretty well. They break free somehow and they get it out towards Smith. And now they move towards outside 50. Now they've got some run. Berg runs through half-back, does nicely, goes with the kick over the top, looking for somebody to run back onto it. Wallen's there. He's pretty skillful. He runs to 50. Right foot kick with the outside of the boot, and it's missed and through for one behind. So
Bit of toe on the old fella.
yeah, he's going okay there. 1-2-8. Winch will see. They lead Anarchy 1 straight 6. Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard. 11 minutes played. Bowman will do the kicking in for the home side. He's got Rickett giving me a lead. He goes in that direction. Budaval, he ran out of the square. So the ball will come back for a ball up. So Winch deep into attack. Get an opportunity to put another score on the board. Wilson's down there for Anarchy. I think Tucker will be going up with him for the ruck contest. The umpire throws it in the air. Tucker goes up. Wilson tried to tap it through. Kenyon's back there as well. Ball still in dispute. Wilson works hard to create some space for Grace. Got the handball out. Kenyon goes further afield with the kick and wider. And Cockrell takes the mark. And half back. So in the play up now. Down the line. Towards Lewis. Phyllis as well there. Tried to be tapped on. Brown fighting hard for it as well for Winchell C. Pack develops on centre wing. The umpire will come in and ball it up. So Wilson, Thomas, neither getting an effective tap. Goes to Elliott, who's just on the ground. Now the ball spills out to Kenyon, right on the boundary line. Along the boundary line towards Fairchild. Used the body nicely, but they couldn't take the mark. Created the space for himself to take it, but he couldn't do so effectively. And it will be a boundary throw in half forward now. 1-2-8 Winch. Anarchy 1 straight 6. 12.5 minutes played first term.
And just around the grounds, 2 minutes into the Crow game. Crow 1-1-7 leading North Geelong yet to score.
So ball thrown back in by the umpire in the half forward line. Now the umpire says there's a holding decision. It's going to Weeble. And Anarchy will go further into attack now. Jamie Phillips just asking the ball to go to the pocket. The ball doesn't go there. He goes towards centre half forward again. Fairchild picks the ball up, has time to steady, goes on the left boot, goes back towards goal. I tell you what, he can find it. He's found it again. And he has got his second goal of the afternoon, and that will give Anarchy the lead. They move to 2 straight goals, 12. Winchelsea on 1 goal, 2-8. And Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. We have gone 13 minutes.
From what I hear, Jason, he's a very handy cricketer.
Oh,
Fairchild.
I just asked Nick. He'll tell you that he's a very handy. No, he is. No, he is. He's a Geelong boy too. Hey, only get the good ones down there.
Who?
Nick, is he plays cricket at Geelong?
See, I ask you two the cricket questions, and if you have any Lithuanian basketball questions, I'm happy to share the love.
I only knew one bloke who played for I can only remember one bloke who played for Lithuania. Who was that bloke? He was a really good player.
Kurtinatis?
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, NBL,
Yeah.
Townsville Crocs,
Yeah,
93.
That's him.
And his manager was 16 years old at the time.
Really?
Tony G, world poker player.
Information that I don't know where you get from. But anyway, back in the middle. Smith tries to break away with it again. Brown's in there as well. Smith, Jones and Brown. It's good, isn't it, in the middle? Now on the hands and knees, they try and get it out. That was Mackenzie for Winch. Pack develops. The ball does come out somehow. And over the top towards Elliott at half-back for Winch. His handball back towards Kurt Berg. And they get it now to the big man Thomas, who runs through the middle. Right foot kick towards half-forward. Turned it over. And pretty easily turned it over as well. So now on the outside at half-back, it's Bowman. He brings it back into Wilson for Anarchy. Takes the mark and plays on. Goes to an open forward line, 2-on-2. Bozza comes out, Matheson. Then he runs into trouble. Gets it away by hand to Skinner. Off a step. Back to the middle. Wilson with his name written on it at the back. Kenyon front and centre was good. He thought about the handball. He likes to go. The kick perfect to Phyllis. Inside 50 takes the mark. Playing a bit further up the ground today, Kenyon. We've seen him play closer to goal. This bloke plays everywhere for Anarchy. Jamie Phyllis, back, forward, mid, wherever he needs to. He goes into the lead. It's a good kick too, and he got a game next week because he finds the co-coach. Well, shoot for goal from 35 out, 45-degree angle. We're going to have a good look at it too. So Grace. Right forward pocket, southern end of the ground. This is for the third for the Roos this afternoon. He comes in. And has got it.
Hey.
Brought it back nicely. So Jamie Grace kicks his first. And Anarchy have 3 straight 18. They lead Winch 1-8. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard 15.5 played.
Well, 4 of the last 5 inside 50s for Anarchy. And watching that first 5-minute patch, I didn't think they'd get the momentum back that quickly. Of course, I counted a combined 6 disposals early for Caraher and Jackson Smith, but Anarchy, they're just a lot smarter off half-back, and Jamie Grace, as Dale always mentions, whenever we cover Anarchy, he can play on either side of the ground.
Yeah, good to have your best players around the ball, and that's where he's playing. So the ball back in the middle of the ground. The ball ends up in the hands there of Thomas. He tries to get the ball to the half-forward line. Bailey Cale comes up, takes a mark in front of Bowman. He now looks forward to the forward pocket. Warland's on a lead, comes out and takes a mark just down forward 50. He swings and goes quickly. Back to the pocket. Kick wasn't that good, but he's going to have a little bit of support now. So Winch, they get the ball back, ends up there in the hands of Sprigg. His kick is smothered. Ball goes over the boundary line. Out of bounds in the full, says the umpire. Must have kicked it into his boot. Anyway, place goes back inside, and he will find Ricky Sawney, I think it is. And it is. So he'll have an opportunity now for the Winchelsea Blues to go back and have a shot at goal. Mitch White's been to the barber since I was here last time. Standing the mark. So Ricky Sawney, left foot up, comes in. It's a nice kick off the boot. It's going to land in the goal square. Mark is not taken. Is it pushed through? It will be for a minor score. So Winchelsea now to 1-3. And the Anarchy Roos are on 3 straight goals. 17 minutes gone.
Quick kick in from Anarchy. Goes out towards Mitch White. He can't take the mark against a couple of Winchelsea players. It's off hands. And it'll be a boundary throw in left half forward for the Blues. Just into attack, northern end of the ground. 17.5 gone, first term. 18 playing 9. Anarchy with the ascendancy at the moment. Oh, boundary throw in right over the top of everybody. Back in towards the centre of the ground. So a bit more work to do for the boundary umpire. Didn't know his own strength there, I think. He did a fair job throwing it in. He's a long way in too, throwing it. That's better. Throws it up. Over the back, Lewis got it down. Ball from mid-air. The kick goes towards the middle and Thomas. About 20 blokes running, chasing the football at the moment. Phyllis is in the middle as well. Breaks free, got the handball. Nearly hit Sluggett as a target running past. The other way, though, now Fairchild's had a good first term. Gets it away. Sluggett gets it again. Goes with an open forward line towards Jeremy at the back. Matheson, though, handballs it away. Sets a bit of a task, though. And the ball wasn't taken by Dunkley. Now Matheson goes wider and missed the target. And it's out of bounds for a throw-in. Right next to our commentary position, half forward for the Roos, for the home side. Thomas and Illig do the ruck work. Favours Thomas, gets it down. Rove, though, by the Roos. Ebel off a step, inside 50. Grace played for the free kick, didn't get one. Sluggett comes out. Good pick up. He's always got good skills. The big man turns around, bounces in the goal square. Goal! So Jeremy Sluggett kicks his first, and the fourth for the Roos. They're 4 straight 24. They lead Winch 1-3-9. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 19 minutes played.
Like I keep saying, Winchelsea had that momentum for 3 minutes, but you'd hate to say it in this quarter, the petrol just ran out. 2 goals to Fairchild. Grace off of a fantastic assist from Jamie Phillips, and then Sluggett, who was a late inclusion. They tried to, Ronnie tried to just slip him under the radar. Kicks their 4th in a row. Just around the grounds, East Geelong looks like they've got the first 2 goals from the looks of things, Jason.
3 now.
3 now, okay.
3-1 to 2 lines. Going okay.
10 years since the 2 played off in the grand final.
So back in the middle of the ground we go. Over the top, Wilson goes to Phyllis. He can't get a clean takeaway, and he's been held up, says the umpire. So a free kick goes to Jamie Phyllis. So the Roos with another opportunity to go into the forward line. He goes long and quick. Nice looking kick out towards Kenyon. He's up, can't take the mark. Budavalis, he's got support, goes back to Elliott. Elliott, now he has to go across the face of goal. Kick has to be good. Matheson, good mark, and he plays on Matheson. Goes quickly towards centre wing. Kale up in front, little push. Umpire allows play to run, so it's now free. Handball comes back inside to Jamie Grace. He's got time to steady. Lines up, goes long, and just offline. Minor score. So 1 goal, 1 to that player, and 4-1 now to Anarchy. They lead Winchelsea on 1-3, and we have gone 20 minutes into the first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
So Carricher now. The footy. Coming commentary box side to Thomas. Punched away at the back, and Matheson in front. Might be able to pick it up. Bozza picks it up and gets wrapped up. Handball chopped off. Ebel, 45 and closing. Kicks it into the car park. Out of bounce on the full. And it will be a free kick to the Blues. So they're making the running at the moment, the home side. For Carricher to go and get the footy. Jump over 3 paddocks and go and get the football. 2 fences.
Just missing the Skippy fam.
So he jumps back under the fence, so he'll have it in the back pocket now. Josh Carricher goes along the line. Matheson used the body, didn't take the mark. Push, said the umpire. Boz is looking at him going, you kidding me, aren't you? So now Phyllis has got the free kick. 60 out from goal. Goes to the top of the square. Wilson's there. Goes up, can't take the mark. Off the back. Elliott, Budavalis. Now they run and they go quickly. And that was through Harding. He goes out wide. Ball might come back for the Roos though back here. 50 out, they go into the pocket. Kenyon's got a couple against him. He falls over at the crucial stage as well. And taking the mark there is Dunkley. So he switches the play quickly. They come towards half back. Place makes up some ground, takes the mark. A little bit slippery on the around the flanks here. Both sides just struggling a little bit with their footing. Smith, short kick, takes the mark, plays on now, puts it up high. It's all Anarchy. It's 4-on-1, so he's going to do well either one. And he doesn't. Cockrell got it away. Wamsley goes for the kick. It's kick-to-kick footy at the moment. They're all behind the footy for Winch. Thomas takes the mark. A bit of ping-pong football here. He's going to chip the ball short to Smith, who falls over again, just takes the mark. So now Smith with the bad tash too. What's going on with that?
Yeah, no, I know.
Gee whiz.
Not even November.
Hey? So he thought about playing on, then he just kicks it high to a pack, about 40 players. They all go up. Falls off the front. Cockrell, handball to Wilson, under pressure. Brown dropped it, said the umpire. He tackled him as he got rid of the football. So back end at half back. Terrible kick off the boot. Please go out of bounds so we can reset all this.
And I'll tell you what,
that was terrible.
Clinton Place will be filthy with that because he was calling for the handball and he had a forward option just in front of him.
So boundary throw in just in front of centre wing for Winchelsea. 23 gone. First term, boundary throw in. Wilson taps it down to the man who went up against him, who was Brown. Now they get a kick around the corner towards Sawney at half 40. Handballed it back in board. Got it back from Kale. Goes with the right foot kick, and he has missed to the near side and through for 1 behind. They go to 1-4-10, Winchelsea. Trail Anarchy 4-1-25. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 23.5 played.
Bowman brings the ball in quickly, goes out wide roads, leads in the race of the ball. Handball goes over the top to Rickett. Got time to steady. Well, he didn't have time to steady. Pressure arrived. He's put himself under pressure now. Turns the ball over, so now a chance through Tucker. He goes back into the half-forward line. Mark has been taken by Sprigg. He had no one there in front of him. Could have gone on, but he's now decided to settle. And he'll go back and kick towards goal. He's inside 50. Will kick from just inside the 50-metre line. This one from a little bit closer earlier on. So this could be testing material for him. Lead comes up. He's ignored that one. Don't think he had any intention of giving it, to be honest. From outside 50, loads up, goes long. It'll be in the goal square. Ball will be pushed through or rushed through for another behind. So Winchelsea now to 1 goal 5. And the Anarchy Blues Roos are on 4-1-25. And we've gone 25 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
So Grace from fullback kicks it in. Oh, tried to look for Butcher. It turned it over though. The Blues, if they can get away. Now Brown, kick around the corner. High towards the forward pocket. Grace tapped it away from Sawney. Saw it over the line and will have a boundary throw in. Right forward pocket for the Blues. So still into attack for Winch. They need a goal before before quarter time. 25 played.
Sun's disappeared.
Yes.
I think we might have the warm part of the day.
Yes. We've seen that. It's got to 16 and it'll be back to 12 soon. So boundary throw in now. Wilson, Tucker. Wilson gets it down. Side of the pack. Grace. Kick was smothered. Oh, ball. Smith had it, lost it, dropped it. And free kick to Anarchy. So it's going to come back and Parker's going to take it. He chips the ball out wide to Wilson. They've spread okay from half back. Now he goes with a short kick to Grace. It's all right. Crowd the loose man there. Grace was looking for the handball running past. Didn't find it. Just holds it up. Now the lead's on. Ebel comes in the middle. He takes the mark on the chest. Butcher runs past. He says no. Just holds it up. Playing possession football.
Yeah,
Lewis gives them a lead.
Phyllis at half four. This
He
could be
goes
dangerous.
long. Sharp goes up one hand off the back to Phyllis. Coming at it, Elliott as well. Wants the safety the boundary line. Pretty close to it. He did pretty well in the end to see it over. And it will be a throw in. Left half forward for the Roos. They're 4-1-25. They lead Winch 1-5-11. 26 played first term.
On the half forward line for the Anarchy Roos. A late opportunity here in this quarter. Ball in there. Attacking into the ground. We've got the ball thrown back in by the umpire. Wilson up over the top. Knocks it forward. Running player to get back will be Sawney. And this is Tavay. Can't pick the ball up. Taps it along nicely. Skinner set him a task. Jamie Grace puts his head over the contest. Picked up by Ebel. Goes back to Kenyon. Puts it on the left boot. Unfortunately, the kick comes off the side of the boot. And will run over the boundary line on the full. Free kick goes to Winchelsea. Back pocket. Sawney has to go and collect his own ball now. So Sawney just waiting now for a few options. He goes short and Carriger comes up, takes the mark. About 20 metres out from goal, still straight up the corridor. Looking into the wide option now. He goes out wide. Mark is taken out there. Tucker. In front of the scoreboard here, the new scoreboard. Another kick along the boundary. This time the kick won't be good. Wasn't taken by Cockle, but it's picked up and cleaned up by his Anarchy teammate. Goes back into the forward line. Tucker didn't take the mark. Carriger picked the ball up. Handball's back inside. Sawney taps it nicely to the advantage. Again, kick was smothered, so Anarchy are working hard to keep the ball in their forward line. Ends up there in the hands of, I'm not too sure it was on the far side of the ground, but it's gone back inside now. Ebel, I think it has picked the ball up. He lost it. Again, Anarchy working hard. So are the Winchelsea Blues. Held up now, just inside their forward half of the ground. So another opportunity for Anarchy. Thomas doing the ruck work. Wilson also, he's up and over the top, pushed it forward. Carriger read that nicely off the ruck contest, goes back to the half forward line. Berg has got the ball out the back now, just needs to get his hands on it. Rickett does nicely, gains front position again. Goes and gets the ball, but the ball has been left behind. Picked up by Berg, running away from goal. Handball goes over the top, outside, and it's picked up. And I think that was Butcher who was picked up and dumped pretty heavily. Ended in the hands of Ricky Sawney. Look back inside. Place has to gate the mark and does so. So back in the middle of the ground. Ball with Place. And he's going to look to go into the forward line and quickly. Coming out Spriggs, but in front. Mark is not taken there. It's going to be awarded a free kick. I think it might be Caleb Brown this time, is it? And he's going to be inside 50. So another late opportunity for Winchelsea. He's going to kick from about 45. Same sort of angle to work with. Comes in. A nice kick off the boot. Has it got the distance? I don't think it has. It's going to be pushed through for another minor score. And that will move them along now to 1 goal, 6-12. They trail Anarchy on 4 goals, 125. And we have gone 29 minutes, first quarter.
Bowman kicks it in, outside 50. Tapped off the back. Elliott's there. Tried to kick it along, toe poke it, but the Roos have got the numbers. Handball. Ooh, Miss Grace is the target, though. Still at 50 for Winch. And Grace puts the tackle on with a couple of teammates as well. They hold it up. Be a ball up.
Just on the stats front, we got both Jackson Smith and Josh Carahar with 8 disposals each, and that says a lot given John Hambrook's unavailable to play because of work commitments this afternoon.
So the ball came down from Wilson. And Grace got one high for Anarchy. Chips the ball inside. And the mark's taken by Vickery at centre half back. He's got a couple out wide. White's taken the mark. Ball chipped towards Kenyon on centre wing. In front, takes the mark. It's the play on Phyllis by himself at half forward. Should be able to take the mark. He does. He's got Sluggett one out. Goes in that direction, sets it up for him. Skin up, pushed him past beautifully. Kick around the corner, and he's missed it. And Walmsley was running into the goal square as well. So, too good for his own good there. I think Sluggett 1-1 his personal tally. And they go to 4-2-26 Anarchy. They lead Winch 1-6-12. 30 played, first term. So the Blues bring it back in. Character will bring it towards half back. Matheson goes up. A block, said the umpire. Phyllis will take it. So Jamie Phyllis, 55 out from goal. Pretty congested. He goes short to Kenyon, who's right on 50. So take a fair kick from there, I reckon, still. So a kick from outside 50. 45-degree angle. He comes in, runs very close to the man on the mark, slips over as he kicks it as well and turns it over. And the mark's taken by Skinner in the back pocket for the Blues. Not much to kick to. He wants to go short. Oh, that's a terrible kick. As the siren sounds, he's been let off there, but they'll have a kick shot for goal. And it'll be Kyle Ebel, the football. Still going to be a tough kick from there. He's going to be kicking from just inside 50 on the boundary line. So,
well, no pressure. We've got a K-Rock photographer on the ground. That's how big this kick is.
So he'll come in right forward pocket, southern end of the ground, and has missed. He's brought it back. Oh, he hit the top of the post. It was a fair kick from there. So one behind to Kyle Ebel. They'll go to 4-3-27 Anarchy. They'll lead Winchelsea 1-6-12 at quarter time. The goal kicker's Dale.
Yes, to this stage of the game, we've got two to Nick Fairchild, one each to Jeremy Sluggett and Jamie Grace. And the solitary goal kicker for the Winchelsea Blues is Tavay Sawney.
So it's 4-3-27 Anarchy. They lead Winch 1-6-12 at quarter time. We'll take a break and come back with the second quarter of our matchday live coverage this afternoon between Anarchy and Winch. You're listening to 94.7 The Pulse.
The Blues.